Hey friends, so today I have a short practice for you that's completely seated. You can do this on a chair. I'm doing it on my couch. It's really good if you're having trouble standing or you're also just tired and you don't feel like standing, or if you just want to get a little bit of movement in after you've been sitting all day. So find a comfortable seat wherever you are. Bring your knees in line with your hips if that feels good, or just a little bit wider to give your body some room. And just come to whatever comfortable seat feels good in your body. Pick up your shoulders towards your ears and roll them onto your back, tucking your chin just slightly. Option to lower your eyes towards the ground or soften them closed. And just take a few moments to check in here. Taking some deep inhales and exhales. On your exhales, think about releasing your jaw muscles and your face muscles. Think about releasing your sit bones into whatever you're sitting on. Just taking a few moments to get centered here so we can be mindful during our practice. When you're ready, you can open your eyes slowly and bring them towards the screen or wherever you are. And we're going to interlace our fingers. If that doesn't feel good, you can simply clasp your fingers into your palms on each side, whichever feels good. And we're going to just move the spine a little bit. So we're going to bring our fingers out forward as we round our shoulders and our chin towards our chest. It may happen naturally as we move forward. And then we're going to swoop our hands around close to our bodies and then out to the side again. It doesn't matter which direction you come in. It's kind of like we're stirring a big pot here. And really being dramatic with your movements. So rounding in as you come back, coming forward, really getting some movement into those shoulders and your arms, in your neck here. Remembering your breath. When it's available to you, you can switch sides. Whichever direction you're going in, move in the other direction. Again, stretching long as you come forward, really stretch like you're trying to reach something and then pull back like you're pulling on something. Really making this movement count. When you're ready, release your arms, give them a rest, maybe give them a shake a little bit. And then we're going to move them overhead. And this time we're going to take some circles, so bringing them down, around in front and overhead in one direction. When you bring them overhead, turn and twist your body to the side as you bring them around. Again, remembering your breath here. And when you're ready, take it to the other side, going in the other direction. If you need a break at all with your arms moving about, go ahead and give them a break and shake them out, whichever feels good. Or you can keep going. Couple more here. Just getting some movement in the spine. Go ahead and release and give your arms a nice little shake. If your knees aren't already, go ahead and widen them wider than your hips. And so instead of keeping your knees in line with your hips, just widen them out slightly. Your toes can be pointed forward or slightly out to the side, whichever feels best for your body. Place your hands on your knees, and we're just going to begin to lean forward. So we're hinging at the hips, leading with the heart. So we're keeping a flat back here. Our gaze is going to be down towards the ground. Our elbows will turn up towards the sky. And we're just going to begin to drop each shoulder inward towards center. So you'll notice I'm rounding my right shoulder forward, dropping it in towards center, coming up, straight spine, exhaling, rounding in, rounding forward, turning our head towards the opposite knee. Just take a few of these. This is really nice for our shoulders, for our hips. Using that hand to press away that leg. Move slowly here. Really getting into all the nooks and crannies of our bodies, our muscles. giving ourselves time to open up here. Remembering your breath. And then when you're ready, come back towards center. If your little animal friends join you, go ahead and give them a pet. Always best part of yoga. When you're ready, we're going to just give our hips a little bit more of a stretch and take a twist in our spine. Keeping one of your legs bent, we're going to extend the other one out to the side. So it's just coming out kind of to a 45-degree angle from us. We want to be careful. You can come onto the heel or point your toes. We want to be careful that we don't drop into that knee. So we want to keep a slight bend. So keep that leg engaged, meaning keep it, instead of just letting it kind of chill out, keep it engaged here. This opposite knee, we want to keep a right angle on it. And so we don't want it super tucked forward or super, if you need it out a little bit more, if that feels better, go ahead and do that, or keep it at a 90-degree angle. When we're ready, we're going to take our left hand and place it on our right knee, or if you're on the opposite side, do that. And we're gently going to turn our torsos towards that bent leg and reach behind us. The hand behind us can rest on the couch or the chair. If you're on a couch, you can reach back behind you towards the top part and just give yourself a gentle twist here. Now, you might notice there's a stretch here in this leg, this extended leg. If there's not much, you can widen the angle out a little bit more. Again, remembering not to drop into that knee. Taking a gentle twist here. Again, if you've been sitting all day, it's so good to get some movement in your spine and into your body, into your legs and your hips. And when you're ready, we can gently turn back towards center. We're going to take it to the other side. So tuck that knee in, again, 90-degree angle or a little bit wider. We'll extend the other leg, again, keeping it engaged. And this time we'll take our opposite hand to that bent knee and we'll turn behind us. Grab onto whatever you'd like or simply let your hand fall to the seat or onto the chair or the couch. We're using both hands to gently help our torsos twist. So we don't want to wrangle ourselves and pull ourselves into this pose. We want to be as gentle as possible while still feeling it in our bodies. Coming to your breath here as always, just noticing the sensations of the inhales and exhales. Staying present with this pose. When you're ready, you can turn back towards center, bending into that knee, and we'll just take a couple neck stretches to finish our practice. And so I invite you to move your neck however you'd like. You can take one ear to one shoulder. You can take the chin towards the chest and then the gaze up towards the sky. Being careful if you tip your neck back, not to tip too far. We don't want to hurt ourselves. But just moving in any direction that you'd like here. You can even take some rolls here, rolling your chin to your chest and then ear to shoulder. Noticing what feels good and staying there if you'd like. Looking over each shoulder. And coming back towards center. Take a moment to notice how you feel. So if you've been sitting, like I said, all day, or you just needed a little bit of movement in your body, or it's tough for you to stand sometimes, you might not have the energy or the physical ability to stand for a long time. If you're seated, just welcome what's there, accept your body for how it is, and give yourself a little bit of love wherever you can. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice today. May you be well.